Hi there. This is Dr. John Whitcomb talking about how to add 14 years to your life from Harvard. Interesting. Now, Harvard was a little late to the longevity game, but they're catching up, and they have a huge database of good studies, which is fun to look at. The DASH study, Dietary Alternatives to Suppress Hypertension, came out, and that was looking at a disease. But the data comes from the nurses study and the professional men's health study, and so there's over 100,000 in those two. And the DASH study had 5 strategies to lower hypertension. One is to get your weight down below a BMI of 25. 2 is to exercise every day. 3 is to eat right. And by eating right, that means a Mediterranean diet, which we don't have a clue what that is because there's some 25 countries around the Mediterranean and they're all a little different, but they have some things in common. So what's thought of as the Mediterranean diet, which is what we're meant to follow from southern France or maybe Italy, is less meat, a little bit of wine, lots of vegetables, maybe spending some time eating with your family and community, maybe not so much dairy, so a more alkaline, a more vegetable-based, shifting more towards fish and chicken, not so much red meat. Okay. Stop smoking. That's a freebie for me, at least. And a glass of wine a day. Notice that on that list they don't have cholesterol. Measuring cholesterol doesn't seem to make a difference. These 5 strategies do. What happens if you repackage them? What happens instead of just cutting down on blood pressure, you say, how much longer do you live? And what happens to your risk of dementia? So the headline from Harvard reads, women add 12 to 14 years to their lives and cut their risk of dementia 30%. Men add 12 years. That's huge. So the hard thing is losing weight. That's the hard part. And motivating yourself to exercise every day. Get your BMI to 25 and exercise every day. And don't smoke. There it is. Not so tough. And that's even before you add the Harvard studies look on ferritin, which is dangerous to your brain, and vitamin D, and fish oil, and yada, yada, yada. There's a lot more that functional medicine offers. 14 years is pretty fun. Add the fast mimicking diet, get you up to 20 years. What will work for me? I'm on my 5-day fast mimicking right now. I don't feel hungry. My body's used to doing it. 800 calories for 5 days helps me control my weight. Most potent tool you can do to turn on stem cells. Do it. Join me. Last week of every month, I'm in. Add 14 years to your life. Dr. John Whitcomb, News and Nutrition.